Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the mound for Washington in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. That one not close, and we're underway. Two balls, no strikes to count.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Schwarber out of the play. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Just missed.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Harper at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. So 1 hit is all they get. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Dives. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Foul ball there. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. A swing and a soft liner. And foul ball. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And downstairs. And the next pitch is way outside. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Nationals leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now it's Alec Bohm. score. Back to work. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Ball, that's down.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Low steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Max Kepler at the plate. Kepler batting sixth in today's lineup, and he was born in Germany. Second inning here, no score. That's down and in. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Young pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two down, bases empty. JT Realmuto steps in. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Realmuto off of first with 2 away. And that misses. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Gore checks over to first, and he's back. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground to third. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Josh Bell. Fought off foul. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line drive, caught.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like he was right there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's too low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
On the inside corner for a strike. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jose Tena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one in the air. Stop. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Grounded out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Top of the third, no score. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Gets the outside corner with that one. Fly ball to right. Cruz. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He boots it.
Safe.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And foul ball. Two outs. And that one a little below the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed. That misses. Ball 3. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Turner, the runner at third. Castellanos at first. 2 out of the inning. Swinging a foul out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right side. Cruz should have this one. Makes the grab And that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Jacob Young. That
That's
one misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Ground ball left side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Wheeler keeping an eye on him.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from J.T. Realmuto.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Swing at a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Max Kepler. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, these Phillies did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Line drive. Cruz makes the grab, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. It's in and out of his glove. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So up next, Bryson Stott. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One out and a runner at second. To the right side, Garcia fires to first in time. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1. Ball 1. 1-1.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One hit, one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that is out of play. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Low at the plate now. That's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Josh Bell at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Just
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch
3
misses.
balls,
3-0. Two down, nobody on. And there's the automatic. Draws the walk
That's
there.
ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First time up was a pop out. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bell off of first with 2 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Here comes Schwartz to the plate, and that one pulled foul. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Left field, way back there. That ball's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going. And here comes Alec Boehm. 0 for 2 in this one. Comebacker to the mound. That's out number 3. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch downstairs, and the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, so they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. He popped out his first time. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's a strike. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
The Nats down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jacob Young will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Pitch misses outside. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lucas Sims.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now batting Max Kepler. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Inside, almost got him. Line to left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's JT Realmuto.
Ball 1, no
This
strike.
one in the dirt. Kepler gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's ball 2.
That's a little
Ball
high.
3.
And it's 3-0.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. That one ripped. And it is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bryson Stott now at the plate. First pitch misses. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's inside.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That missed
That's
inside.
inside.
3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there. Strike one. And he walked him.
That's ball four. Take your base.
So a man at first. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And ball four, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 3. And that's outside.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That misses. And the count is 3-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Lucas Sims won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. DJ Hers on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now, Alec Bohm. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Lined into right. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Max Kepler. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bases loaded, nobody out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. DJ Hers is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 68.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. That's outside. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
High chopper to third. Tenna. 1 at second. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 12-0. In there safely. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Brixey getting ready to go. Number 62 getting cranked up as well. Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Head first slide safe at the plate. It's 14-0. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. Top of the zone for a called strike. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So Harper stands in.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Phillies lead it 14-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like...
And this one looks like trouble. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Wood on at second with 2 down. This one in the air. Harper. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Wood sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch, and he just misses. The Phillies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. High fly ball out to center field. Young coming on. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Ball 1, no strikes. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, that ends the frame. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. And we're back. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Just missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they're on the board. It's 14-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. He's into the game with the bases empty. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Inside, just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Corrals it. One down. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. A switch hitter batting right. Swings through that.
0-1.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross preparing to come on if needed. Banks also throwing. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side, stop. Fires over to first. That's the second out. Two down, base is empty. Digging in, Jose Tena. Just missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And that one clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just off the inside edge. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Pitch misses, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball popped up. low. Makes the play. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
Let's go, DC.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first. 2 outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Trey Turner would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-two. Stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 14-1. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Alvarado back to work. Misses outside. Ball 1. That one missing inside. To the right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that's a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
3-2.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Brixey.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here is Nick Castellanos. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
1-1.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back in Washington, D.C., all set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go Nats.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. One up, one down. Here's Josh Bell.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Let's go one more time, baby.
One down, base is empty. That
1
one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 14-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. To keep a curveball on the inside part of the plate, you have to keep your mechanics really simple in order to keep it fair. The thing I noticed there was how extremely quiet he was, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.